Come through, Queen. I wanna see ya. Come through, Queen.
Hi, everyone. It's Dan.
And Brendan.
And this has Come Through, Queen.
And this is a pop music emergency.
911, all hands on deck.
I don't think we've ever done... Have we done an emergency episode ever?
We might have done it once, but I don't even really remember.
This had me shaken to my core.
Okay, so this, for me, was the first time that really, knocked me off my seat since Jen Shah's arrest, I would say.
Okay, I see that. And then I would also, for me personally, I felt the same way I did when Jenna Lyons was announced as a Real Housewife of New York. It's not the
Yeah.
same, but it's
No.
like I was like, I wanted to talk about it to everyone on the street that I encountered.
Yeah, I think right now the holy trifecta is Luann being arrested, Jen
Mhm.
Shah being arrested,
Mhm.
and now today, as you are listening to us, TMZ breaking the news that Tom Sandoval cheated on Ariana Madix with
Mhm.
Raquel Leviss, and the news has been breaking since that broke. Like, we haven't had a chance to catch our breath, really.
First of all, where were you when you first heard the news? Because I was on the corner of Bedford and Quincy, and I stood
Mm.
there, my mouth agape. You sent me the link in like 5 group chats because we're in
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I wanted to make sure your eyes saw it.
Hmm.
So I just bombarded your phone. No, I was at work. Luckily, we're learning this on a Friday, and it was kind of them to break this on a Friday, later in the day, East Coast time at least. So I was like already wrapping things up for the week for the most part.
Yeah, and I was on a comp day, so I had only all my attention could go to this.
Yeah. I mean, if this had happened on a Monday morning, I would have been fucked, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. I think a good place for us to start is the latest update that was published like an hour ago on page 6, which kind of breaks down big information.
Hmm.
Okay. Tom Sandoval and Raquel Leviss allegedly had a quote unquote full on affair for months before their cheating scandal broke Friday. Multiple sources
Jeez.
tell page 6 exclusively. So, like, we did not know that when this started.
We did
A
not.
full on affair.
Yeah.
Okay. Continuing on, one source tells us the Vanderpump Rules co-stars have been communicating inappropriately for months and that they now want to quote unquote be together. A separate insider confirmed to page 6 earlier Friday that Sandoval and his longtime girlfriend, Ariana Madix, had broken up. The first source now adds that Madix was blindsided by the cheating. Ariana is heartbroken. She was there for Raquel during the James Kennedy breakup. Okay. The insider notes that Maddox feels betrayed by Leviss, whom she considered a friend. We're told that, okay, this is another big news item that broke throughout the day. We're told that Maddox found out about the cheating allegations Wednesday when she attended her then boyfriend's show with his cover band, Tom Sandoval and the Most Extras in LA.
That is the bleakest sentence I've ever heard in my life, by the way.
Yeah. So apparently she opened her, like, his phone was ringing and she opened the phone, and while the phone was open, she saw a video, a sexually explicit video that Raquel had sent to Tom.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. So okay, so now let's get to, like, what were your thoughts when you first got this information?
First of all, it felt like every group chat that I'm on exploded.
Mm,
I couldn't
yeah,
keep up with like what everyone was saying, and then
sure.
there kept on being information coming in because all the pump kids were also reacting publicly, which was
Yeah,
wild. And then
yeah.
my mouth was agape. I was like, "Geez," but then I'm like, I hate Tom Sandoval, so this tracks.
Oh, okay. So I think what takes us to another level is this. If it was simply Ariana Madix and Tom Sandoval announced they are breaking up,
Mhm.
it would have been like a news story, you know? I don't think we
Yeah.
would have hopped on the mic.
Oh, of
It's the
course
fact
not.
that it's Raquel who's the one who is breaking them up, who we are in present day watching her on TV, like inserting herself in the Tom Katie dissolution of their marriage.
Exactly, and it's also the Tom and Tom crossover. It's like
Yes.
these boys are like sword fighting almost.
Oh my god. Okay. So we are getting reactions across the
Universe.
gamut of the kids, right?
Yeah.
And I would
Mhm.
say the one reaction that people have been calling for maybe the most is one Kristen Duty. And
Yes.
she has taken to the the Instagram and posted this video. So I'm going to play it so you could hear the audio, okay?
Mhm.
Why I feel like I need to make this clear, but there's so many people right now wondering if um, this is making me happy. And you guys, Ariana and I've been really good friends for many, many years now. So I am Team Ariana all day, every day. That's what's up.
That is what's up.
I mean, that is something I actually, even despite Duty's awfulness in a lot of ways, I am also team Ariana all day every day.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think anyone who is not currently employed by a Tom or a Tom is
Mhm.
in all likelihood team Ariana in this.
Yes. Also, like, doesn't it make you feel good that cameras are up?
Okay, so that's another thing that we have learned and confirmed from multiple sources that cameras are up, like essentially filming anyone and everyone right now.
Mhm. And to be honest, and I agreed with the firing of all the people who are awful, but I
Yeah,
do want cameras up on them just to see it.
I know. They could have one day, and this is the day.
And to be honest, let's not pay them.
This is volunteer work.
Like they should be volunteering to give us what we need, you know?
Yeah. I think it also makes sense for cameras to be up because this is not a late in the season revelation. We're only through like 3 or 4 episodes into Vanderpump Rules right now.
Exactly. And we are on the upswing for Vanderpump Rules. So for this to happen during this upswing, it's like, are we back, back,
Yeah,
back?
yeah. Okay, some interesting reactions from the kids.
Okay.
Lala is like setting fire to the rain right now.
Good.
She's coming for both Raquel and Tom.
Good.
In her story, there's a screenshot of her store, Lala Beauty. The Bambi-eyed bitch palette is circled, and she wrote everything must go, which I'm a Lala hater, but that had
Same.
me laughing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She has like a whole rant, like many rants about Tom Sandoval, um, being like, I knew who you were and blah 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 blah. And like part of me's like, oh, you knew who he was. Did you know who
Mhm.
your fiance was? Like allegedly committing crimes.
Right. She's
Okay.
so dumb, but I mean, like, I appreciate like when what's the saying about like your enemy's
Oh,
enemy?
the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Lala right now.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Uh, okay, another one. Sheena Shea no longer following Raquel on Instagram.
Wow, that's Sheena. I don't know where I stand with Sheena right now, but Sheena, that seems
Sheena,
convenient.
yeah. Music kills Katie. Instagram story, 2 clown emoji faces.
Good. I want nothing more than Katie and Ariana to just be the best of friends. I know they've kind of been pretending with the sandwich shop, but I really need them to be tight.
Well, I do think like I've been really weary of their fake friendship, but I do think like they can truly become friends now because there's no like, oh, I have to put up with this person because I am friends with you. Like they can be friends over here.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, Tom Sandoval has always been so fucking awful to Katie. He's been a little like he's always been so mean to her. And I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
Katie has her flaws, but I am a Meloniac, born and raised.
you are definitely a Meloniac.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeremy Madix, who we have not heard from in a minute, wrote this comment, I believe. I don't know on what post, but anyway, he wrote this. It's funny to watch people social climb and be so fake that they're willing to shit on people that are supposed to be their quote unquote best friend. Parentheses, a term that gets thrown around very often around here. All to just come up or have some sort of storyline. This lifestyle and this group is beyond toxic, and I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. All just for clout from some corny ass network like Bravo TV, crying, laughing emoji. Tom's a tryhard having a midlife crisis with his cringy band, and Raquel has faked her way to the top, trying to make something of her life, willing to step on whoever to get there, starting with James. Sellout type lame shit. Let's all remember that Raquel was a fan of the show before all this. Does anyone pay attention? I am paying attention.
That's tea. Remember when Jeremy Madix was a part of the show? Remember when he dated Billy Lee?
Yeah. I sure do. Okay, but James Kennedy is actually like doing the Lord's work because all of Tom Sandoval's posts have limited comments right now. And like he, I guess, has made it through the filter because Sandoval probably follows James, and James is just going buck wild in the comments.
Like, I love this comment culture for today, but we need the cameras to be up on James too. We need the cameras up even on Jeremy, even though he said Bravo TV is a corny ass network.
Every single cast member from top to bottom who has ever even been on the show, current, past, future, needs a camera on them.
Where the fuck is Vale? We need Vale.
We need Vale.
You know who we need?
Lee.
Miami girl. Miami girl.
Flyer in.
Flyer the fuck in.
We need Oliver. We need we need Stassi's little brother, the one who always like had something smart to say.
Oh, the truth teller. Yeah, bring Stassi's little brother in.
Oh my god.
You know who we don't need?
Who?
Don't bring in anyone from Brittany's family. Ugh.
Oh yeah, no. Anyone from the Jackson Brittany Take Kentucky cinematic universe can stay there.
Stay away. No beer cheese for me, please.
Oh, wait, did a beer cheese ever end up in store? I think not.
No. Also, you can get fucking beer cheese at any pub, like probably better than whatever Brittany's family made. No offense.
I know, but you could get maple syrup anywhere, but that doesn't stop Dorinda and Luke.
I know. Also, I didn't even mention on the show this week that I ordered cologne from Luke.
Oh yeah, you didn't mention that.
It actually smells really good. I'm happy with my purchase.
I'm actually excited for this new journey for you. I hope you like go on the hit podcast Smell You Later to discuss it.
Shut up.
Okay, one other thing. We didn't talk about this on the other episode of Come Through Queen that dropped today. But a Winter House cast was leaked that seemed very fake. But it did include the two Toms.
Yeah, so let me remember what it was. It was the two Toms. It was Batula, Kyle. It was Jason. It was
Danielle.
Danielle. It was Brian from Family Karma. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Brian, right?
I think so, yeah.
Then it was Malia from Below Deck, and then another person from Below Deck who I recognize, but I don't know her name. And it seems so fake, but might as well mention it.
I do have to say, like, we had that conversation last night. I think it must have been off mic. And while driving to work this morning, I had the thought, like, if we learned that a Family Karma person is on Winter House, I will take the pledge. And do
I'm going to take the pledge. I'm going to take the pledge anyways.
Okay. I know,
But
but
I
I
wanna
think
say
that will solidify like a good reason for everyone listening to take the pledge.
yeah. I also wanted to say one more thing about this fake Winter House cast. And
Mm.
remember when you were making me dinner last night, you put food on my
Yeah,
table?
literally, yeah.
I
Let's get
was
that straight.
saying I was saying it would be weird if Tom and Tom did full Winter House the entire time, and if Ariana did not come along. And now
Oh my god. Wow. I mean, we heard the calls for an emergency podcast episode. You got it. Anything
wait,
else you want to say before we go?
w- Lisa Vanderpump, what is happening at Villa Rosa right now? What is she thinking? Do you think?
She's diving in her money like Scrooge McDuck. She has never been happier.
do do you ever think about like how much that would hurt to dive in that money?
Oh, literally every time we were like doing like woohoo, I was thinking like, how does that not break your skull, Scrooge?
Yeah, yeah. And not to bring up turf culture, but in Harry
Mm,
Potter, there's like that one scene where like all the gold
mm.
is like multiplying and it
Okay.
hurts. They
Okay.
don't like
Okay.
that's more realistic than Scrooge McDuck.
Sure. Sure. Wow. Realism in film. Okay. Um. Anything else you got to say before we go?
No, this has been fun. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I mean,
Mm.
like texts are still coming in, so like we're probably missing half the conversation already.
Oh, one little thing I noticed. Like this is just goes to show like how I'm really keeping an eye on things.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Dan,
Originally,
always.
Watch What Happens Live had Katie Maloney and Rachel Lindsay on Watch What Happens Live this week, and it was changed today. Katie Maloney out, Amanda Batula in. So we're not even having a Vanderpump Rules person on Watch What Happens Live this week.
Wow. I mean, Andy did post the siren emojis, so maybe
Yeah.
he's in the like getting things done.
Yeah, he's like, no, you, Katie, you got to stay there, stay put,
Yeah.
nobody move. Okay, wow, what a moment. We hope you enjoyed us chiming in,
Have a good
and
weekend, everyone.
yeah, we'll see you next week. I'm sure there's going to be even more to discuss then.
Oh my god.
Bye.
Bye.
I wanna see ya come through, Queen.